right. Well, Maggie, welcome.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here. I know today we're talking a little bit about addiction, and I don't know all the details, but marijuana, it sounds like maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah. I started using about 4 years ago in college.
Okay.
It just was a social thing. We think these deep thoughts and go for a smoke. A lot of my friends, I was a philosophy major, so I studied
okay.
philosophy, and yeah, it just was really nice to just think about these philosophers together, smoke. Edibles became a fun thing, so we
Okay.
go and get a brownie or something like that, gummies, especially to relax before going to bed. So I just feel like I dabbled in a few different ways of consuming, but really the smoking and the edibles have been kind of the longest lasting ones that I've been doing.
Okay.
Yeah, especially the smoking, I'd say. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm married. My husband does not like that at all. He's so against the smoking, and yeah, I just don't feel like it's the best to continue either. So yeah, that's why I'm here. I've tried quitting a few times, and it's been a challenge. So yeah, I feel like I need some help and direction in that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So smoking and edibles, and I know you mentioned your family, your husband having some problems with it.
Yeah. He doesn't like it. He thinks it smells like skunk. He's like, why do you have to go do that? And
the smell of it.
Yeah, the smell of it, and yeah, I think he's like a more logical guy.
Sure.
So I just don't think he understands that it's wow, it's these interesting thoughts that we're having and discussing, and yeah. So
yeah. You feel like it gives you some better ability to think about things.
It totally
think things
does.
differently.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or at least it makes me feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just with friends too. They're all doing it. It's not like I'm gonna go hang with them and not smoke. They're some of my best friends. So yeah, I feel like I need to be smoking to continue friendship with them, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
And certainly some areas where it feels like, I'd like to continue doing this for these reasons. And also curious, oftentimes we talk about the harms or things that might be getting in the way because of some of those habits. And I wonder what that would be for you.
Yeah. Harms. When you getting in the way of my using, or
things
that are bad because of my using.
Yeah, I think about your family, for example.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
some of the things that they're wanting for you, and so what things about marijuana use might be getting in the way of kind of pursuing those ends that you're talking about.
Yeah, I think, it's comfortable. It's hard to, what's getting in the way of me changing, and for my family, it's just that it's I like the way it makes me feel. I really like the feeling that I get, but then also I feel myself my memory not being the best, so I don't like that, and I don't I feel a big part of me is remembering people, and remembering what they tell me, and being invested in people's lives, and I just feel when I forget that sort of thing, it bothers me a great deal. So yeah, I don't know if that answered.
And I think, to your point, I kind of wasn't a super clear question, but you got to what I was kind of thinking about, which was what are the harms that you're seeing and using,
Sure.
and memory certainly being one of them. that you were talking through.
Yeah. And like I've noticed I've gained weight, like, to be honest.
Okay. Sure.
Like, as a woman that's hard, but then like
yeah,
like we'll go and smoke, like it's a group of like 5 of us who are like really good friends and had a lot of classes together, and we'll like smoke and talk and just have like these long times, and it feels like we really connect. But then we like, they call it the munchies, like we all will go and get like a pizza or a burger or something like that after.
Okay.
It's like I'm insatiably hungry, and then I know that's just what's happening, but because of the marijuana and what it causes in the body. But yeah, I just don't like that I've been gaining weight. I don't like that. I've not been feeling as well. I'm an active person. It's been harder to run. So yeah, kind of like all of those things, like forgetting things, like I just feel like my body has taken a hit, basically.
Body's taken a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's not good.
Mentioning memory and getting in the way with family member relationships and physical health.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have kids yet, so I really want to make sure that I'm like healthy. I definitely cannot be like, my husband and I are starting to talk about having a family, and like a condition he has is like you need to be off the marijuana. Like you need to be like you cannot be smoking while you're pregnant.
It's really important for him.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, and where does that kind of leave you when we're thinking about coming in today?
Confused, because like I want to quit, and I feel like I've been able to quit for maybe like short periods of time.
Sure.
And I should have this motivation. Like I should want, like, just be able to be done, because I'm like, I want to have a family. I want my to feel healthier. But then it's like I can't, for some, like, these friends call me up, and I just like have to go I feel like I have to go with them, and it just also feels good. So I'm just confused why I can't just stop it. I just want to stop.
Confused of like, I want to quit, and like, why is it so hard?
Yeah.
Kind of where you're at. Yeah. And so I'm just struck by, you being such an intellectual, like, philosophical person, and also caring so deeply about your family, and those kind of two values making it difficult to quit too. Sounds like. Could you speak a little bit more about that?
Well, I guess when you say that, I'm like, I'm an intellectual. I care about my brain, and this isn't helping my brain. I hadn't quite thought about it like that before, I guess. And then like my family, like that's compelling enough for me to be here. Like that's really why I'm here, because I'm like, I need, I just need help. So, but I guess, but you're saying like, you're intellectual, and I'm thinking like, I really am. But that's like, that should actually be a reason why I quit, so that I like can continue having a, better brain health and stuff like that. So
quitting could be good for your brain.
I hadn't thought about it in that way before. Like, it was scaring me that I was forgetting stuff. But I hadn't really thought about it in that way of like, this could actually be huge for my brain health, and it could actually really be better in the long term, even though it feels like I'm having these big thoughts and breakthroughs when I'm using. So
as you were talking about that, I'm wondering a little bit about what you already know about kind of how it affects the brain. You've spoken about memory a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know a ton, but I know that it's like kind of the long-term results are like loss in memory. I know that some people like report irritability when they use. I know there's like an increased heart risk using, like risk of that sort of thing. I know the side effects I've seen of weight gain and just overall not feeling as well. Grogginess, memory loss, and so that's kind of what I know there.
that weight gain and the memory piece again, and memory loss and some physical health detriments too, it sounds like. Yeah. Do you mind if I share just a little bit about,
oh yeah, that would be great. I'd
it's
love,
like a piece of information I know. Sure. Yeah, it's not uncommon when people are kind of in here for marijuana that they're also talking through like kind of that weight gain piece, and how it's making it more difficult to relax without food, type of thing. Getting off track a little bit, but I guess what I would convey to you is when you're smoking or eating edibles, it's kind of hitting that spot of the brain where I'm totally off now. I don't know what I would convey to you there. Let me start over on that.
Sure.
What information would I give you? Yeah, so again, Maggie, there's part of your brain, this, I think it's called the endocannabinoid, there we go, system. And so your brain actually naturally produces certain feel-good chemicals that are kind of like marijuana in some ways.
Okay.
And so what marijuana is doing is it's just flooding your brain with those chemicals, which feels really good for a short time, but to your point, long-term makes it really difficult. And when you pair that with like eating habits and things, it can make it really tough to hit the goals that you're talking about. So I wonder how that lands with you.
No, that's really helpful, and that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that it's like making me feel good in the moment, but long term it's not. And that's what I've been seeing. Like that checks out with what I've been seeing too. Like long term it's not good. So yeah, I need to make choices for the long term.
Yeah, and I see you kind of saying, you know, long term as far as your memory, like that matters maybe the most to you.
Yeah, and like a family and making sure my future kids are healthy.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. And so if we were to pause for a moment and just see kind of where, Maggie, you're at as far as like, I'm feeling like I'm kind of going towards making that change right now, or I'm not kind of feeling that. And maybe we'll just put it on a 1 to 10. Like, where would you put yourself? 10 being, I'm ready to change that habit, and 1 being like, this is pretty important to me still to stay here.
Say like a tentative 8.
Tentative 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're feeling pretty ready.
Yeah.
Sure.
I just, I think the thing that holds me back is like, am I gonna think these thoughts and have this community without weed?
So if I were to quit, I might lose this part of it. And if you were to quit, what types of things do you think? If we were to have a column for, if I quit, I'll lose this.
Right.
Or if I quit, I'll gain this. What would be that gain portion?
The gain. Just like, family life would be better.
Okay.
My memory would be better. I would be healthier.
Sure.
I would feel more in control.
Okay.
Yeah.
So family and memory and feeling more in control, being those things. Yeah. What else?
I don't know. I think I would just take pride more in like the thoughts that I have and the ideas that I have as a philosopher. Like, it's not generated by weed, but it's like, it's me thinking these thoughts. And I know it still is when I'm under the influence, but like, I don't know. That might be too of a heady answer, but
yeah, there's part of you, Maggie, that's like, this would be more genuine and authentic, maybe intellectual content.
Yeah.
If I'm not smoking, like it's just me thinking through the things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've succeeded for like, I think the longest was like a few weeks, like 3 weeks, I want to say, like with going without, I don't really remember, but like I have had like brief times that I like can stop and not smoke, but then it's like the urge becomes too strong, and like I get sneaky about it.
Get sneaky about it.
Just like needing to go and buy something and smoke.
So maybe a financial piece too. It as well.
Maybe.
Difficult. So as we think about, you being at an 8, and again naming some of those, like this would be a valuable part of quitting. That family, that the thoughts being your own piece of things, and the financial portion. I wonder what for you does it look like to take some initial steps that way?
I mean, like, my husband doesn't know that I'm here. I wanted to like just do this and like surprise, I've stopped smoking, kind of like prove that I can do this. But just like as I'm thinking, like I know that like my friends are like a super compelling reason why I like continue to smoke. So I'm just thinking it might be helpful for me to, like, even though I want to surprise him, like tell him so there's like some accountability for me maybe. That sort of I just feel like that might be a good place to start maybe. Like just tell him and be able to like identify when I'm having my cravings. Like just and like having him as a person I can go to, or like text if I'm at work and be like I'm feeling a craving or something like that. So but long term I don't know.
Like that's too far out to kind of think through already. Sure.
I don't know, maybe just like putting myself in less situations that I'm, prone to smoke, and even telling my friends maybe that I don't do this anymore. Like that's maybe even like creating new spaces for us to spend time together.
Sure.
Because I feel like that really, you've helped me identify like that's really a main thing, like those spaces with them. So like maybe meeting at a coffee shop instead of, smoking or something like that together.
It sounds like, Maggie, you're the type of person that you're thinking steps ahead about like what supports do I have already, and what obstacles are in the way, and how can my husband, be accountability and support for me, and how might my friends make it difficult in some ways, and so what would it look like to maybe change some of those habits? And I hear you naming like this is some options of what that could look like.
Definitely.
Anything else that you're thinking through along those lines?
I don't know. I know there are some like medicines that you can take, maybe to help with withdrawal, but I don't think I'm at that level. Like I just think it's, I don't know. Like I'll use a few times a week, but I don't.
So some curiosity questions maybe there about like what would it look like to have more support to do that. Gotcha. Well, in our conversation together, I know we've talked through, again, you're kind of like an 8 of feeling like
yeah,
I'm ready to make a change
mm-hmm.
about this marijuana type of habit. And even though there's things that feel compelling about it, like you value who you are as a thinker and a philosopher, and sounds like as a family member and a wife, and you're kind of looking to make that change now, and to find some strategic kind of anticipatory ways to do that. I hear you thinking through too. So I see a lot of, just hope in your ability to think forward to those things and to be able to think through like what you want for yourself based on your values. And also to know, like, I'm still curious about this information and what that would look like too. So
for sure.
Yeah. Anything else today that would be helpful before we're kind of leaving?
Nothing that comes to mind.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll plan to meet again and maybe just talk a little bit about kind of the progress that you've seen next week.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start by like telling my husband and like asking for some accountability in that.
Accountability.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds great.
Thanks.
You've done.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.